To those of you who stay tuned to Raren's channel, you saw me play an all creature showdown with him. And this is one of the decks. I said I would play it in Mythic and see what it can do. Well, it's mono black and every single spell is a creature. So let's get into it. As you see, still found plenty of ways to get removal into my deck. Also, we're start the engines deck because we have a ton of creatures and we're in mono color, so we can afford it. And right away we get black. Gotta love that. So what do we do here? Wish I had that last turn. You could harvester this, but there might be a mouse that needs to be harvested. Putting out the bat with the regent in the end is also a bit of a I don't love it, but I think I've got the line, which is to get our engine started next turn and get out Tiny Bones as well. Okay, they got these spells, they got this chart of course. I would not mind killing that show off. I also wouldn't mind them plotting that show off. And they have, this is a blue source, so they only have one blue source. Honestly, give me the show off, right? Make them earn it. Make them earn it. I was thinking about taking chart of course. Weird. I guess they want the damage and they're willing to discard a card here. I would have played it post-combat, but I'm a blue mage. Imagine wanting damage. Start those engines. Could have played the Gix, but I think this is the line. We're threatening to Tiny Bones their Monastery Swiftspear. Back up Swifty. I mean, are they just going to run into Tiny Bones here? Like, I'll block. If they want a Monstrous Rage, they're down a Swiftspear. They didn't get that much damage for it, and we're recovering with the bat. So they're left with no board presence. Dead Swiftspear. Okay, cool. Land off the top is nice. Let's draw some card. Another land. Or Shieldred when you need it. They found the cutter. Oh god, they found the cutter. Okay. Right now it doesn't attack through the Gix. They have to take land here if they want that. Pass. You love to see it. Hi. Max speed, baby. 2 Revenants. Ramp. That's gonna be a lot of life gain. And Death Touch. It's a lot to get through. Am I just gonna win a game with the all creature deck right away? There's no way, right? Beating Prowess, the best deck in the game, according to the believers. No attacks. This is crazy. How did this happen? There's no way I win this. There's no way. Come on now. Tiny Bones, okay. You love to see it. Get him. 7 in the air, lifelink. They bounce the Gix. Sure, that's fine. They prevented my card draw. Is that good enough? So that's a dragon and a Gix potentially. Yeah, they see they're going nowhere. They're just dead in the air next turn. Wow. I didn't expect it to be that easy. That really is the first game with the all creature deck. We've been doing it wrong the whole time, guys. All we had to do was just run creatures. What were they actually thinking with all these spells? That's nuts. I am a fan of the trend where you get a creature that also has the kind of double mode, like Harvester of Misery, Scavenger Regent. You know, they do more. They act like spells. I do think that's a good way to keep creatures relevant. I'm not upset about that trend. We got an Aclazotz in our opener because that's what happens when you put a 5-mana card in your deck. I'm a little worried we're going to miss our land drops, but all you got to do is hit a swamp here into another swamp and you've got a really good curve and you're on the play, so we go for it. Interesting. Ooh, double bat. Please resolve. Please don't have cut down. Okay. What do we take here? Removal? Removal. And then next turn we have to take the final vengeance. A Molten Collapse, just destroy target thing, right? Yeah, just destroy target creature straight up. So some kind of a Rakdos deck. And we drew as many Gixes as lands, because that makes sense. That's how that works. Okay, cool. Love that for me. Speed to go Burr. And hopefully the bats can hold it down. All we gotta do is draw this swamp, man. All we gotta do. We're about to get access to more. So much value. So much value. They'll surely find what they need. Yes! That doesn't play Gix. No! Ah! 2 swamps. Too much to ask for. Ugh. 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 Oh, you hate to see it. But hey, a deck with spells would have lost this game too. I do this every day in my monocolor decks, right? Okay. Goodbye, Gix. Double legendaries, not even useful. Okay, great. I do like this enchantment Rakdos deck. If it didn't have omniscience to contend with, I'd be really into it. We're about to max speed and be able to cast absolutely nothing. I'm good at Magic. It's good to be this good. All right, max speed acquired. Now what? Sweep these? No way, right? Sure, they can double combat, but I'm not giving them back what's in these bats. I'll play this. This is a land, by the way. Aclazotz, unless they exile it. We still might be too slow, I'm gonna be honest. This is not great. We might have to morph into a burn deck. They're getting double combats off FOMO. What's that? Undead Sprinter? What? You may cast this from your graveyard if a non-zombie creature died? Okay. I mean, maybe they're not finding removal. It would be its own miracle. Come on, leave Aclazotz alone. Leave it alone. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't Final Vengeance the Aclazotz. We know they run it. Don't you dare. Oh! We in this. We in this. Trying to decide whether or not I can use, like, if I want to use, like, haste here. I could play a Scavenger Region and go in for 4, but I could also play Gix and try to draw cards, and man, I just think that's better. I need the cards. They did leave up 1 mana. It could be a Torch the Tower, but why would they do it that way? So weird. I don't think they would. All right, they discard a Sprinter. Big hits down to 9. Draw those cards. Bones, Revenant, Swamp. Okay. Feels bad not to use a Morgana Raceway, but that's what happens when you don't start with double Swamp in hand. Okay, they've got a Hex Mage. That's fine. Upkeep, they're sacking the Nightmare. They're desperate. They're absolutely desperate. What can they find? They've got 2 FOMOs each, and there is Delirium, so they get a lot of combats. But what can they do with them? These bats have gone the distance after taking 2 removal spells. The opponent just couldn't find another one, but now they do. They get back Final Vengeance, which means they can get rid of Aclazot's Deepest Betrayal. And there it is. Sacking Disturbing Mirth, manifesting Dread. The big bat is exiled. Land drop hit. Is there a combat they wish to make? No. Is that all creatures? That's so much of their board, but I don't want to kill my bat. Is giving them back a Molten Collapse a disaster? Not great. Do I have a line to lethal? Remember, I have haste from the Raceway. I don't think so. I can put down a Scavenger Regent or a Quasi-Revenant and attack in the air, and that's pretty good. I think I just try to pick on them in the sky. Until they clear the bats, and then I'm down to clear the board, and I'm just going to keep getting ahead in cards until then. Hold this. It could matter. Yeah. Hold. Uh-huh. One of their better cards. Ancestral Recall right here. And now they can play Sprinters. They can play Percussionist, but they're at 5. They're staring down the barrel of 4 more damage. Not to mention a Hasty Dragon. If only they knew how to fly. They be sprinting. 3/3 trample. Haste. And they still have double FOMO. No attack. I do that, play this, give it haste. I'm still short of casting Shieldred. I think I'm going to try to beat him with Shieldred. If they had removal, we'd know it. I could also go for Bronco flips. That's kind of fun. Let's be real, that's pretty fun. Right? And then I still have Shieldred mana. We saddle. We hasty. Burn deck. Eh? Okay, they have a torch. But the collapse is not an instant. I think they missed that. Oh no! Did you miss that? You did, didn't you? Big flips. Ugh. Oh. How disappointing. Cringe. And another torch. Oh my god. They came up with their removal at the last second. Oh my goodness. This is a disaster. They didn't miss. They knew. And now we're in trouble. Oh no. And they have Molten Collapse for the Shieldred, and we missed on the flip from the Bronco. Everything's bad. But let's see what they block with here. Now we can, for 3, we can clear the board. All right, the backup plan. Booyah. We're taking out the trash. I can't believe they got out of that. Amazing. Good game. I mean, they weren't dead. They were just emotionally devastated. I'm 2-0. This is actually cracked. I knew it. I knew it when I played Rare, and I was like, you know what? Deck is probably busted. It's got that feeling, man. Just keep going first. Go first with tiny bones. Let's start those engines. How do you not? How could I not do this? No start your engines lands this time. We probably won't be constrained on black mana. Tap land. Welcome to best of one. What's going on? Rock curse. Who's ready to decay? Oh, it's omniscience. Well, that's bad. I mean, we'll be real. That's really bad for us. Double rock curse. This is where you really needed a haste land. Just always take awakening. Unfortunately, they have a dispersal. So I guess I have to figure that out. Hopefully this omniscience gets stuck in hand. If they bin an omniscience there, it's real bad. Okay, they stock. But they have no omniscience in yard. I don't think we beat omniscience. Like, that's where the all creature strategy breaks down. We're gonna try. I just don't think it matters. I have to take the dispersal, or they're just going to dispersal to get back the awakening. Their spell pierce is absolutely dead, though. Oh, wow. They're not holding up confounding riddle. They want this in the graveyard that badly. Okay. That you. They put dispersals in the deck. Give me that awakening. Give me the rock curse. Yeah, nice. I know. It's probably one of the only draws I could get that would actually compete with you under these circumstances. And trust me, opponent, you're still going to get to look at a lot of cards with your confounding riddles. So you're going to be fine. But you should probably hold those riddles open. If you don't, bad things could happen to you. Childred changes clocks really quickly. No! Okay, well, we had to dodge that. But they don't have the mana for it. If they bounce in combat, though, I just play them again. It's fine. I hope they do. Yeah, I guess they realize that. So that's why they don't do it. All right, combat's over. So they can't dispersal this turn. So we could go for Bronco Rock Curse or go for Shieldred. I guess Shieldred plays around a temporary lockdown. Also makes it harder if they play another Roiling Dragonstorm. Also, if they run the Meringue River Regent Dragon package, they might not be able to combo off through a Shieldred. So what they need to do is they need to do the thing on the end step. They're so close to dead. God, if I had had the haste land, oh, maybe it was Bronco Rashasha last turn. Maybe that was the right play. Because right now we get them to 1. 1 is not 0. But then if they even draw one more card, they die. But they have 2 confounding riddles. So the odds of that are so low. Oh no. Okay, well. We want them to play those dispersals. They refuse, they go to 3. I'm so unhappy. Yeah, they can get the Omniscience, but can they win with the Omniscience? Probably. Oh my god, I can't believe we're going to come up a point short. I do feel like the right play last turn was Rakshasa Bronco, because that's 7. I mean, Shieldred was 8 in the cycle, but then would have been a final like 9-10, and Bronco could have flipped. Like, we really could have flipped the right card. It's possible. Now, they still have to do this without drawing another card, but they have 2 confounding riddles. It shouldn't be hard. It should not even be difficult. Oh, and if they just happen to have an invasion, of course they win. So they keep 1 on top. They go to 1. I mean, this is where also having a cut down would be so helpful, just to make them use one of these. They double All right, now their riddles have to find what they're looking for. They picked really fast. Yep, invasion. Beseech. So I think they're doing the double invasion line now. We could still hope they accidentally draw a card. This town, Yep. Heroic reinforcements. So that's how they're going to kill us. They don't need to draw any cards to do it. That's obnoxious, but reasonable. It's the reason Omniscience is such an annoying matchup. If you want to ignore it and just like auto scoop to it, you can, and you'll probably have a better time in Standard. It attacks the format in a way that only a few decks even try to deal with, and that is by design. You know, that's why it's good. It is really obnoxious to be on the other end of it, but it's really powerful to be the Omniscience player. It's just, it's better to be the Omniscience player by a mile than to be playing other decks. Because so many people just lose to it with no hope. I mean 99 to 1% matchups. This is a good hand though. Let's get to work. Our opponent says they're a Storm guy. That would usually imply something like an Omniscience deck. I guess not today. Possible I could have held the Tiny Bones back because the Scavenger gets a lot of enchantments on it typically. But I like putting it to him. Make him have it. It's like a Monstrous Rage, I guess. And a mouse, sure. Hey, we draw the land. Beautiful. What do we do with it? It's tempting to saddle this snake, but I don't think that's the play. Hit land. Oh, well, that was unfortunate. But hey, creature on the board. Just gotta hit lands, and maybe the Scavenger Regent gets them. Maybe the Shieldred gets them. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Here comes Double Strike, which makes Death Touch useless. And they probably have Monstrous Rage, which means, yeah, we just die. Because combat is absolutely useless against mice. And it's another one of the reasons this deck is not actually good. It's just really funny that we got some matchups to make it good. Yep, wow. Yeah, that's fair. It's a fair game. Yeah, that's turn 3. Yeah, that's turn 3. Yeah. So that's why removal spells are important. So instantly after having a good time, the arena ladder is checking us on our good time. They're saying you're having too much fun. So here are the reasons your deck will never work, because these Omniscience and double striking, trampling, fling strategies exist. in the format. Okay, now we're getting mana screwed. This is pissing me off. And of course, the one of Aclazot's in the hand. Am I right? You know? All right. Go first, though. Double Bronco. Don't know what to do with two of those. You know how our black mana requirements make that a pretty bad keep to have two of them. We want exactly one. Frogs? Rabbits? I've beaten rabbits before. Spoiler alert. Do I kill this Might Crawler while I can? Before it gets big? Obviously, the other cards the opponent's going to play are going to try to get big. I mean, we love that. Snake Mount. Rabbits it is. We have to find land. It's a 2-1. Okay, we do find land. If they want to trade this, that's fine. We got another one. Making effort to keep our speed down. Uh-huh. Okay, with the colorless lands. What the hell, dude? All right, well, I guess we do this. Keep our Bronco, because we have to keep digging for another black source. Oh my goodness. The shuffler hates me. All right, that's a lot of bunnies. Come on, black. One black mana. Aw, dude. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. All right, we hit swamp. Easy. We hit this swamp. See? Told you. Never a question. Never in doubt. They didn't block. What do we do? What do we do? Well, we can't kill the Knight Errant, but we can play Shieldred the Apocalypse. Don't want to play the Bat either, because we're just going to kill it. We can't hide forever. Yep, bring them out. Bring them all out. This is currently for 3. We need it for 4. Now we really need it for 4. We get 2 looks at a land. I block. Weird. Now 3 isn't so bad. We go to 10. Come on, baby. Hit! Not quite. Come on, block with a quest caller, block with a quest caller, block with a quest caller. Come on, man. Block with a quest caller. Block with a quest caller. It's okay. Maybe not. All right. Can we survive? If we play Snake Bat, not really. So it's awkward. Stupid quest callers. But they are down to 12. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a draw. What a draw. Okay. Okay. Off the top. Gotta be you. Give me that. Then it probably has to be you for the lifelink. Go 1, take 6, go to 8. Okay. They don't draw an Anthem. That's a land. Oh my gosh, they're all in. Okay. I'm gonna get back the War Leader. Do I have to give it to him? If I take 9 here? Yeah, I have to. I have to give it to him. Awkward. You wanna play it? Because I'll sweep this board again. I'll do it. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose to the stupid rabbits again. I'm gonna lose to the stupid rabbits again. Oh my god. Getting colors screwed is so brutal in Magic the Gathering. It's so painful. It hurts so bad. So we're effective 7. And this is +1/+1 for attacking creatures until end of turn. Oh! Oh god! Oh, why are they so good? Why are they so good? A Magic. Oh no. Oh, the punishment. Okay. Okay. Just stop getting mana screwed. Just draw some of your 20-ish swamps and not all your colorless lands. You scumbag shuffler. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're best friends, of course. I mean, it's a great curve. It does go second. Going second is so scary. If I were making changes, I took out Gumdrop Poisoner already for the Quasi Revenant because I'm kind of high on that card right now. Preacher of the Schism is missed. Like, Preacher would be good. Gix isn't great. I'd probably cut 2 Gix and 2 of something else, maybe the Harvesters. Definitely the Aclazotz card is way too slow. Like 5 mana is way too much. So maybe I'm also cutting a Harvester. And maybe I have to cut 1 or 2 of the Raceway lands, but like the speed adds such a good dimension. Oh! Get wrecked, Terrace. What do you think I'm playing? Spells? Get out. Oh, they give me a card. You gonna take my Bronco? They're gonna take Shieldred. Okay, fine. Speed. Speed. All right, back to back discard spells into what? We've drawn back to back lands. Our draw is falling apart by the draw step here as we draw more swamps. So please duress me again. Make my day. They really want Bronco to die. We know that. They drop Preacher, okay. That's awkward, right? That's very awkward for them. We can just do this. Revenant. We're probably gonna block the Bronco. Then we can kill it. No, we can't. We're mana short. That's okay. I have Death Touch too. Like, you still want cards from your Bronco basically every chance you get. Even if you're throwing it away, you got to ask yourself, is it ever going to attack again? Okay, removal spell. Cool. They make a 1/1. Rock Curse for Shasha. So how do we get max speed? This gives out flying. We could give flying to Tiny Bones. That's max speed, baby. But what else do we do? Nothing, right? That's not good. Play this dragon, but I think we're gonna need it. Play this decaying thing. They just attack me with Preacher. Blocking with the 1/1 doesn't achieve much for me. Where do I want this? All right, well, no max speed, I guess. But I'm threatening to block the Preacher. And then exile my graveyard, huh? All right, well, I'm not using Rashasha anyway. I'd rather trade with the Preacher here, but they're going right for it. Good value. But now there's a permanent in their graveyard I can go after. Another one. Brilliant. Decay. And max speed, by the way. Well, if they attack now, guess what happens? They decay. Okay, they drop an Annex. That's good for us. Those can't block, by the way. Do they know that? They're just trying to get max value Preacher next turn or something? That's crazy. Lands, am I right? Hey! Hey! Join the club. Here's Shelly. Could have attacked with that, Shelly. That might cost me 4 damage here. Ooh, Bitter Triumph discards. Okay. I'd mismathed that. Yeah, 4 damage there would have been huge. Look at the abilities. Not gonna block. I don't know what they have. Some way to give it minus something. I'm not even taking the risk. I'm keeping this Preacher. And then I'm getting their Preacher. Dragon! See that stick? They might have a cut down. Trigger! They do have a cut down. Aclazats. You here to troll me, dude? You go to 5. I go to Aclazats land. Hey. All right, we go to 4. Give that baby haste. Yeah, discard a card for good measure. All right, I think we're actually gonna win the mono black superiority battle. And we do so flooding while they get screwed. Usually, given enough timeline, Flood loses to Screw because Screw eventually gets to cast their spells. So we just snuck over the finish there. What are we? We got 2 losses, like 3 wins. Deck's busted. What can you say? Dude, if you win 60% in best of 1, you are a champion, a god among insects. All right, let's go. You're a ranking machine. Although I think we were at 97, so we have to get back to 97. Oh no, this is gonna happen to me again. Whatever. Game on. Llanowar elves on the play. On the play, that's cheating. That's so cheaties. Okay, that's another 1/1. Okay, they're a graveyard deck. This is Roots. If they never draw Roots, we're good. Do I block that? Oh my God, do I block that? Oh my gosh. Oh, tiny bones. No, we need our speed go up. Okay. Okay, our speed must go up. Kill that. Get out of the way. Get in there, tiny bones. Speed go up. There you go. Exile? But I can't cast it. Can I just exile it? I really want it gone. Okay, fine. Guess not. Diamar is already here. Are you gonna minus? You're gonna minus. Oh no.
We're in this together.
Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it so much. Oh no. Oh, the Gorehound. Oh no. Oh no. Why didn't they do that first? You might have hit something better. What they got there? A spider? Yep, that's removal. Oh, Jesus. All right, so if I attack, they're gonna block, right? Guaranteed. Maybe not. Maybe not. But if I attack face, maybe they don't block, right? Okay. That didn't go well. I mean, we're not gonna ramp if we can't get speed up, and getting speed up on the draw is so hard. It's so hard, you guys. But if they don't find roots, we'll be okay, right? Oh God. That raccoon? A graveyard eating raccoon? Sure is. And another skyfish spider. I'm never getting through. This game's over. We're cooked. We have no chance.
Ready for round 2.
What are you sacking? Sacking the elves? Okay, well. See, elves isn't that good. Yeah, nice. Overlord goes tick-tock. I mean, am I playing a regent? I have to. I'm not doing anything. My lands aren't doing anything. Okay, give me a 4/4. It'll be great when we draw the next regent, right? That's the plan. They must have drawn another Tyvar.
Swear in my glory.
Okay, that's not a Tyvar. It doesn't even trigger the Gorehound. What are we doing? This thing will just be a 7/7, no big deal. But I guess Tiny Bones is fine with that. As a Gix. We play the Gix, they block for sure. Is that what we want? And then we play Tiny Bones. I mean, I guess. Just in case, right? Just in case. If we get rid of their reach creature, the Revenant could be good, but the Keen-Eyed Curator is never going to let Tiny Bones do any good work. Huh? Crazy. I never would have guessed. Bronco? Do I play my Death Toucher here? Yeah, this Curator's got to get stopped. As much as I'd like to play a Bronco, I gotta block the Curator. Feels bad to lose that. Oh. Okay, only creatures. Surveil. Attack me. My graveyard. Uh-huh. They're leveling. It's okay. I got Death Touch. I got Death Touch everywhere. It's fine. This is fine. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe they threw away their Tyvar. I guess defending it might not have ended well for them, but most people just don't throw away their planeswalkers. Okay, they keep it on 3. That's got to be a mistake. That can't be right. And they're tapped out. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? I think they block here. Then they really need to block this, but we could use Harvester on the Gorehound, so then they have to block with the Curator. Okay. Well, then they just block here with here. But we could attack all. I kind of want the 5/4, but it doesn't do that much good. Yeah, they need Tiny Bones gone. They're going to trade with the Gix and give up the Curator. I'll take it. They gain a lot of life, but we're drawing cards and we're max speed. Okay, double Bronco. My hand is here, and it can provide a lot of value if I get my next combat step like this. So what do you have? Land. Ha! Ambitious is right. They like the gamble. A lot of gambly trades in that one. Dude, still winning. Still winning with this very crazy deck. Okay. Okay. It's fine. One of you can go. Land off the top, easy. Land, not the second Gix. How many times has this happened? Land. Hate you. I hate you. No, I'm not playing this. Nope. Way too salty. Extra salty. No, I didn't have fun this match. Screw you, deck. Mulligan that stupid hand into that. Are you kidding me? All right, give me Preacher. Oh, the Shuffler, dude. It's so brutal. All right, Gix, you go down to one copy. Acklazotz, you're out. I still think the Rakshasas get work done. Harvester, it's our only real removal. Yeah, 3 Shieldreds, I guess. And then what? Did we actually trim these? Do I have to do that? Is that what it takes to not get screwed in this game? I mean, is 19 enough? You really love the haste. The haste is really good. 1 Morganda is the right number to draw. Okay, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. This shouldn't be a problem. The odds of us drawing like multiples of these the way that we have, it can't be high. There's 18 swamps. There's only 6 of these. So like drawing 2 is fine, but you should also draw 2 swamps when you do that. Arrgh! Makes me so angry. Okay. Deck adjustments on the fly. We're winning more than we're losing, so in theory, I don't have to adjust anything. It's just so tilting to lose your mana base in a monocolor deck. It is so tilting. Some of you know. Some of you understand. Okay. Let's hope these harvesters kill some mice, because otherwise this is going to get really ugly. Perfect. Do it now. It's too easy for them to play around if they take their turn. Talent. Frickin' turbo gamers, am I right? Okay, so now we draw lands and life is sad. Here comes the cutter. Here comes the opt for the cutter. What are you gonna do? Attack me? Yeah, I bet. Come at me. See what happens. That's right, you got nothing. Okay. Start the engine. Attack. Make the creature. Speed up. The question is, do we use these harvesters or not? I mean, playing them next turn could be devastating, so I'll just wait and see if our opponent gets something that is 3 toughness and keeps it on the field. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bring that out. Oh yeah, just show me the damage. Burst lightning. Wow. Okay. One more spell. Come on, do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Do I try to draw that? Do I try to draw out a spell? They might not have a spell, but if they do, they get to save 2 of these creatures. Still, then they have to use it on our turn. All right, attack first. Maybe that wasn't a good attack, but it does increase the speed. Yeah, they've got something here. They're not dead. But then they don't have double spell next turn. Oh, okay. That's really bad. They had Monstrous Rage and they saved it. What a boss. Now, do they double spell here? I need them to have a land. They don't have one. Okay, well, that sucked. I guess I should have used a Harvester just to draw the Monstrous Rage, and then I'd have had a chance, right? But it seems like they had Floodmaw and Rage, so I probably was dead either way. Poor Preacher not saving me. But yeah, that's the other thing I could have done, is attack after to make the 1/1 that lived. But that wouldn't matter either. Prowess with Double Cutter is just GG. Give me one more. I want a dub. It happened again. Oh my god, there's only 2 in the deck now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate Magic sometimes. We all know it's just the Arena Shuffler, guys. We all know. Everybody knows. Opponent is mentally destroyed by Tiny Bones the Pickpocket here. Just what? What do I do? Oh, good. Oh, I'm glad we get to play this card again. That's nice. Speed go up. Which one to kill? Why not both? Okay. No spells on your turn, got it. Just make your play. Pass. Yeah, okay. Well, that's a Revenant. But I think we want it untapped, so I think we attack here. It might be a trap. I'm expecting a trap. Oh, it's not a trap. Crazy. Okay. You had a hard time with that. Okay. So, let's play our Death Toucher. Could also try sweeping the board there, but I don't love it. Rather trade this Revenant with something. Then we might be able to get a flying lifelinking Bronco. Oh my gosh, they hit a tap land again. Nice. Double voice. They still have a 1-mana card they're just not playing, and they're letting this cutter rot. Like, what are they doing? They've gone crazy. Okay. Ah, they run Reliquary so they can sack the monk tokens for something. They do have a voice in the graveyard, so they're afraid of Tiny Bones stealing it. That's funny. Coward. So they'll block the Tiny Bones. They'll block the Bronco probably. So we should crew the snake and try to get them to lose life this way. We fail. All right, board clear. They're like, we're finally through with Tiny Bones. You're not. You're not done with the pickpocket. But we did not get our max speed going. And we did lose our card advantage Bronco. Okay, how many of those? Okay, Magic. Okay, Magic. Good job. It's nice. Very good stuff. Ooh. Ooh. One card in hand, so we need to play the bat this turn. We can max speed. We can trade the Tiny Bones. We're not going to clear the way for the Tiny Bones anytime soon, so we may as well attack. And maybe we can save it with a Harvester. Oh my god, we did. Max speed acquired. Do we save the board wipe? No, we play the bat. Ah! Requisition raid. Steel cutter without spells. That's rough. That ain't where you want to be. What are you thinking? They're thinking if I get a voice of victory, their game ends. That's what they're thinking. Okay. I mean, I'm lifelink racing you all day. Oh! Or am I? They dialed in. What do you got? Okay. The Revenant. Wow. So they didn't quote unquote attack with enough creatures. That's funny because they were created attacking. Oh, that's really funny. Okay. And this looks fun. I want to cast this. Sweet. Do I dragon? I think so. Why sweep the board when I'm getting ahead? Yeah, that ward is a pain, isn't it? Even if they drew a removal spell here, they can't kill the Regent. That ward will get them. Too tilting. Too upsetting. Cannot be done. Okay, 96. 96. Hey, that's a good hour, guys. I can't believe we actually didn't D-rank. What a quality experience. Thank you, Raren, for making me build wacky decks again. And to all you watching, remember to support the sponsors of this video, which is Dragon Shield and CoolStuffInc.com. There are links in the description, and the promo code CGB5 at both sites gets you a discount. As always, my friends, you're cool.